A corner, and Harry Kane! He got the break of the ball, he does not miss from there. Harry Kane for Bayern! That is classic Harry Kane!
It's truly incredible. This new Bayern Munich team is absolutely scary. They play at a different level from any other team in the world. Kompany and his discipline have transformed Bayern into a major force once again, and they are a joy to watch. In terms of results, they've won 12 successive matches, a truly remarkable achievement. 12 matches, 12 wins, 44 goals scored, 9 goals conceded, a record that is truly astonishing and difficult for any top European team to achieve. The philosophy of the Soldier Company arrived not with grandiose promises, but with a clear blueprint: discipline, intensity, and dominance. He knew that the Mia San Mia mentality had changed from arrogance to complacency. His first task was not on the tactical board, but in the locker room. "We will build from the back. Every pass is a promise, and every lost ball is an insult," he said during his first pre-season training session. Under Kompany, Bayern didn't just want to win, they wanted to control. Physical training returned to brutal levels, and Kimmich, Goretzka, and Musiala were forced to master the Gegenpressing 2.0 system, pressing as a group, not as individuals. Veterans like Thomas Müller, who were used to a little freedom, found themselves learning new running paths, moving more vertically and sharply. They control every match, almost 60% possession on average, over 90% pass accuracy, and some of the best pressing numbers in all of Europe. They don't just keep the ball, they use it to suffocate teams. Opponents can't get comfortable because Bayern press like maniacs the moment they lose possession. Now, of course, a lot of this comes down to Vincent Kompany. It's his tactics that have transformed Bayern. He's very adaptable. He doesn't stick with one formation. It tends to be a 4-2-3-1. But in the modern day, formations are very fluid. Sometimes it's a 4-2-3-1, sometimes it's a 4-3-3, sometimes it looks like a 4-4-2. In fact, sometimes the actual formation looks like a 2-4-4, because the fullbacks and the midfielders push so high, it creates constant overload and chaos in the opponent's half. And that's the great thing about Kompany's Bayern. They're very disciplined at the back, but incredibly creative in the attack. So they defend smartly, they transition very quickly, and then, in the final third, Kompany lets the talented attackers do what they have to create chances and score goals. It's a team that really has an identity, and that's what makes them so dangerous. In his first season, he successfully led Bayern Munich to win the Bundesliga with a 13-point lead over Leverkusen, restoring the supremacy of the Bavarians after they had only finished third in the 2023 to 2024 season. Even though they failed in the Champions League after being eliminated by Leverkusen in the round of 16, their domestic achievements and attractive playing style earned the team praise from many quarters. During his 67 matches in charge of Bayern Munich, he recorded 49 wins, 9 draws, and only 9 losses. An impressive record for a 39-year-old coach. Bayern Munich under him also performed very productively. Throughout the 2024 to 2025 season, they scored 154 goals and provided 57 assists across all competitions. This record highlights the lethal nature of Bayern Munich's front line, now featuring a combination of fast and creative players like Harry Kane, Luizdiaz, Michael Olise, and Joshua Kimmich, who not only excel at supplying the ball to Kane, but are also capable of scoring goals from the second line. Vincent Kompany usually relies on a flexible 4-2-3-1 formation, with high pressing and quick transitions from defense to attack. This strategy makes Bayern Munich appear aggressive, dynamic, and efficient in converting opportunities. In the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich is also still the only team that remains undefeated. Their victory over Borussia Dortmund in last weekend's classic match further emphasized their superiority. Harry Kane continues to be an irreplaceable goal machine. Signed from Tottenham in the summer of 2024 for a large transfer fee, Harry Kane immediately lived up to all expectations. Last season, he scored 44 goals across all competitions and has now added 20 goals to his tally in the first 12 matches of the 2025 to 2026 season. In an interview with UFA, Harry Kane mentioned that Bayern Munich's playing system suits his style perfectly. "I feel very confident now. Both physically and mentally, I'm in top condition. If the team keeps playing like this, I'm sure I can score a lot of goals." Kane's outstanding performance in Europe has now placed him on par with Kylian Mbappe in the Champions League's current top scorers list with 4 goals. Previously, Harry Kane also scored against Chelsea, making him the only player to score in every league match so far. On the other hand, Mbappe, who now plays for Real Madrid, has also been impressive. The French striker scored 3 goals from the penalty spot, 2 against Marseille and 1 against Kairat Almaty, and recorded his first hat-trick of the season on match day 2. The competition between the two at the top of the scoring charts is one of the main attractions of this season's Champions League. It pits 2 strikers with different styles against each other. Kane excels in clinical finishing and reading the game, while Mbappe stands out for his speed and explosiveness. One of the most notable aspects of the company's leadership is its courage in giving space to young players. After successfully launching Musiala, it has now found a new gem in Leonard Carl. With his high technique, composure, and mature playing vision, Carl is touted as Musiala's successor in Bayern Munich's regeneration project. The club's management fully supports the company's approach with a smart transfer policy, bringing in players like Diaz, Olise, and Arthur Vermeeren to balance experience with young potential. With all these achievements, Bayern Munich is now considered one of the strongest contenders to win the 2025 to 2026 Champions League. Statistics also back up this claim. 12 consecutive wins across all competitions, 44 goals scored in 12 matches, and the best defense among all participants in the competition. The victory over Bruges further solidifies their position at the top of the league table. They are only narrowly behind PSG, who lead due to goal difference. The combination of effective team strategy, Kane's consistency up front, and the emergence of young stars makes Bayern Munich seem ready to repeat their European glory from 2020, when they won the Champions League under Hansi Flick. If this level of performance continues, it's not impossible for the Roten to lift the big-eared trophy once again.